broadcasting. Hello, I am the Terrible, and this is my stream. Let's just hop into it. They're already going. I started late this evening. Time for more Satisfactory. Why did I say it like that?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's another person.
Full crew. Whee!
The gang's all here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Terrible.
Okay, keep going. Just the line a little bit. So,
Hope I didn't miss all the fun.
not all of it.
Just some?
Just a little. Yeah, just some.
Yeah, we're only starting to wrap up, so.
Yep. Okay. So this is the one. 5 per plate's not bad. Let's go look. Top. On teal level, I think. It's looking to making more. Can use this. Repurpose this one.
Why aren't they constructing
Okay.
anything?
Alright, so there's that one and that one. So this one, we're gonna need
Oh, I don't have Darian's stream.
that. Oh,
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm working on getting more. I already said, but I forget now. Things going.
I'm bathing in the radiation.
You would.
I mean, I kind of have to. It's the area I'm working in.
He's got to get superpowers eventually.
Yeah. Alright, so we need more radio control units. This is what I want.
I don't know. I've already got the
So-
flight ability, so I feel like that's fine.
Alright, and for this, we're gonna need more casings.
I feel like we get Saddle Store eventually, just kind of hanging out in this hover suit all the time.
Okay, so we need around 2 air limiters per minute. I'm not happy this is right
it's
by
'cause
the
they're full of
stairs.
heavy oil residue.
Let's go look at our air limiter production. Let's see if we have enough for this. So I think that's on green level. It's 3.45, and we can crank it up more. I hope. We'll see. This goes into here. This gets sent around to there, and then to there.
Terrible. Are there still drone issues with what I did, or did we fix the fuel and stuff?
They should be working. They were working last week when I logged off.
Okay. Yeah.
The aluminum ran out of fuel.
Really?
I had to put some more in.
How does that
I
keep
came
running
in.
fuel?
I don't know. It was when I first logged in. I checked it.
Yeah, I had to set up a sink at the oil area,
Uh-huh.
and that fixed the fix the problem. Because the
Okay.
drone was picking up, it was picking up stuff, and it wasn't designed to pick up anything.
Yeah, because like the crate was full of casings
Yeah.
when I looked at it. And there was no fuel. I was like, no fuel. I'm like, oh, well, that's not good. It doesn't have a full load of fuel either here at home. It's only 81 of 100, so we may want to check to make sure we're getting enough made.
Is there an alternate recipe for heat sinks? The guide here says there is, because it can be made in the, oh, never mind, assembler crafting bench. I was assembler though, or at least this recipe is assembler.
Okay, so we need to. Where is it up? AI limiters.
It still needs aluminum. So.
Oh, then I lost track. Around here. Okay. So right there. And the purple. Probably this machine here. Yeah. This needs 5.6 a minute. And we're out of high-speed connectors. That's not what I was expecting to see. All right, let's go check high-speed connectors, I guess, instead. I'm not that familiar with that line, so we're gonna have to figure that one out. Those are rods. Those are limiters.
Can we make teleporters yet?
Fuels. No.
That's what we're working on.
Mm-hmm. This might not actually be made on this floor. Let's look. Let's see if we can find it. So we've got plastic, speed connectors, computers. So that's plastic. That's our AI limiters. So this is high-speed connectors. We're making a grand total of 3.75 per minute. And we need 8.4 per minute. So that's never going to work. So we need more high-speed connectors as well. And that's out of circuit boards. Okay. Let's check the circuit board line. Because we are pumping in more.
Not at the moment. Heavy oil residue backed up, so the circuit board stopped. The extra circuit board stopped being produced.
There. Okay. Okay, here. And here. That's backed up. Okay. It should be going there. Which comes down through the floor. Green. Just this one, I do believe. Nope, that's going down. What's this thing here, perhaps? Nope, not that one. Hmm. Let's see. This line here? Yes. Okay. So it should be right there. This line here. Okay.
Stop.
Huh.
And these potentially get cranked up a little bit, maybe. Not too much, though. I thought this was making more. It is, but these lines don't go in with the other lines. Into that one. Okay. Nope, let me go. Let me go. So it's basically this one, which is 11. And this one, which is 7.5. So that's 18, almost 19 being made.
Oh,
19 per minute. And this thing needs 3.75. How is it not getting that many? Right, I did follow the right one. Didn't I? I think because it's going here. No, that's that. It's feeding this too, yeah. Okay, let's go check our extra production and see if they're still getting enough circuit boards. They are. Take that one out. It's using a bunch. And these guys are still seem okay. All right.
My 10-year-old's got a spelling test coming up, and I had to look up what the heck a monograph was. I would hope the teacher would, explain what half these things are, because I doubt he knows what a seismograph is either.
Seismograph. Wow.
Right? Can you spell that?
SEISMOGRATH.
Yeah, I think you got it.
But it's surprising that they teach him a word like that, because...
Well, and that's half his complaint. It's like, why do I need to know this or how to spell it if I don't know what it is? So I really wish they'd correlate that curriculum, but...
Give him a more practical word, like curmudgeon.
Right? Yeah. I mean, he'd love to hear a bunch of insult words. He'd totally learn how to spell those.
Well, why can't seismograph be a insult? Use seismograph.
He says yet he knows all the insult words, so we'll give him curmudgeon since I know he doesn't know that one.
How about
Hmm.
or some
I mean,
other
that
action
word-
word? Some other action words like defenestrate.
I mean, at least you're not having to spell a word like defenestrate.
Right?
Isn't that take feathers off a bird or something? What is that?
No, literally, it's the action of throwing somebody out of a window.
Oh, that's right. Throw someone out a window.
Yeah.
Despite its suffixes sounding like something a little more brutal, it's just throwing somebody out of a window.
I didn't know that had a specific word.
Now you do.
And just in the last week or two, I saw that the one meme where it's like an office meeting, and then there's like two other people that give their boss some kind of like reasonable or like butt kissing answer, and then the final guy says something that just pisses off the boss, and he gets tossed out the window.
Oh yeah, well, I think I know the meme you're talking about.
Yeah, I know that one.
They literally used defenestrate as the word that the last guy said.
For the irony.
Yeah.
Hmm. So this, I think, is draining 10. And this uses them too. Okay. I need to get that line in with this one, I think, is what I want to do. Question is where?
Whatever.
This will be here.
Darian's not here in places.
What? Don't make me come over there. Circuits. I need circuits over here too. Let's look. Down there. Around maybe. Let's go look. Down and around.
Seriously?
Um,
Oh, it's just barely off center? Is that what it is? Oh, my God.
Mama? Mama? Mama?
there. Okay. Then if we put it right there. And then up to green. Nope, right there. Yeah. Okay. And then like that. Okay. Then we just need to go underneath and pipe it in over there. That's all. Okay. Problem is that's gross.
What's so gross?
Pipe it in through there because there's a line run through it.
What? What? How did that? How did that even happen?
Nope, that's not
Okay.
okay.
Oh my god.
That goes right there.
Trying to visit aluminum production. I didn't see any hypertubes.
There's a hypertube from the Caterium.
Yeah, you got to take the hypertube to the Caterium, and then from the Caterium you go to the aluminum.
It's the only downside of drones. It's hard to backtrace the line. I had to turn off things on the map to find it.
Circuits are coming on this too. But I'd rather get the main output from them. Just all the way over here. Okay.
Okay, that works.
I think. Why not?
Oh, I might think is that there? Yeah. Let's see.
Looks like the silica backed up, so aluminum production has halted.
Silica backed up?
I know.
Well, everything backed up because it
aluminum
stopped
ingots
producing.
are backed up too.
Yeah. Because there's no fuel.
Oh, for the drones?
Yeah, drone didn't have any
Why is
fuel.
that not working?
Somebody's putting iron in the line.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Is that still a problem?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe not. Does it check the drone port to see if it has fuel?
Yeah, it's fueled. There's aluminum casing being shipped out.
Here.
That's weird. It's not letting me build conveyor belts.
This on the wrong side.
It looks like oil, the drone at oil, is stuck and can't unload.
The drone where?
By the oil,
No, I need this not to do that. Goes the
I'll
other
have
way.
to
Let's
take a look.
try this.
Yeah, there's a lot of aluminum blocks here that are being used only to make nitrogen tanks or something. Nothing else. Empty fluid tanks.
Yep. And we still can't match the production of nitrogen, even with those two full lines going at whatever capacity they're going at. We've got plenty of nitrogen for other projects, but right now we're only using it for one thing.
Right. Where does this drone port get nitrogen or fuel from, or does it get fueled at the other location? I guess.
It gets fueled at the main
Main.
base. All of them except for the
Yeah.
one at the southern base get fueled at the main base.
I think the one at nuclear gets fueled locally, but yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, aside from the refuel drones, the ones that are specifically.
That's probably gonna overtax our line, but it's fine. It's gonna 3. Leaving that. Okay. That should do everything else with more circuit boards. Hopefully not drain the box too much, but we'll see.
Wow, we do have too much silica.
Alright.
What are you doing?
Making a drone port to ship out some aluminum.
There we go. That's better. 2.75. And we're looking for 5.6. That's still not enough.
It's the great. You know, the other ones I have for my childhood.
6.
Jump from you.
That might be enough to keep that running at normal speed. Okay. This takes 3.75 AI limiters, which is the original goal.
Specifically for the show.
This play after
Cool.
ticket might be
Making 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it egotistical that I
Take a look. Here. Back around this way. 1.875. So not quite enough for both. We only need. We don't need that much. Okay, so we can turn that down a little bit to match the 1.25. I'd like more than 2.5 per minute, but every little bit's going to help, I think. Yeah, like that's a third of what we need here. Um,
So I'm going to do it in pop sound.
what's the existing one putting out? I just lost what I was thinking.
Wow, I just saw your copper ingot conveyor belt that's going through like 4 other machines, just like straight through them.
Yeah, it's rough over there.
I mean, a vertical platform would prevent that, but yeah.
We are out of fuel at the main base. Alright.
So it's not producing enough. All right.
Or it's backed up or something, who knows. But he'll know soon.
Let's see.
God, turn around. Where am I?
Daisy.
That's the stairs. Okay, so here, radio control units. How many? This is making 7.5. As long as we get the casings, it should be close to enough.
What? Oh, the auxin sync wasn't plugged in,
Yeah,
so it wasn't
Womp
syncing
womp.
anything.
that's not very awesome, is it?
No, it's very unawesome.
Does it give you more of a sinking feeling now?
Yes. But that doesn't explain why the other drone is keeping it fed.
There were no boys. No.
Wait, look at that. 5 of 2 needed. All right, good. It's not over, but
Fuel nuclear is running.
What was the guy said?
In the light.
Oh, that's funny. You already have the drill port shipping out AluCAD sheets.
Yeah.
Where's this one going?
at the main
CAD
base.
receiving, that makes sense.
That's the southern base, and we're using basically all of those.
Yeah, I see that. Because it's part of the main mission, or what is it? What are we making down there?
Heat sinks and cooling systems.
That's my point.
Okay, so what is that? I thought it would have been made in this thing or that thing, but no. Let's try to find it.
Why? What do you need the aluminum sheets for?
Nuclear waste.
I need
Not
aluminum
there, not there, not there.
alkyd sheets.
Oh, I bet that blender.
Processing the waste.
Mm. Let's go check the blender, I guess. So green. No, purple. It's right here. Biochemical sculptor. It's not there. Okay. Hmm. See if we can figure it out. A new item. Quantum encoder, huh? Okay. Excited photonic matter. Outputs dark matter residue. Okay. Do you have alternate recipe unlocked, looks like? Or no, it's used in that. Okay. Ah, here it is. Quantum oscillator. I need 100 fixed site trigon as well to make one of these. Warning, power usage is extremely high and unstable. 0 to 2,000 megawatts. Well, that's lovely. Doing no power. We're going to need a lot of power, I think. And I feel support one of these. Mr. Red. White. Let's go back to teal. Look at these things. Fix the ingots. And this is. It's a trigon. Alright, we need to cloud store some of this. Let's find my storage box here.
So,
Okay. Then we'll get that in there, then we can eventually make one of these once some more of this stuff gets uploaded.
I
And look again. Mm. Okay. This should probably get uploaded too. Not so sure about that though. Let's take a look. Time crystals. They're used in. So we're gonna need them for the quantum encoder. Power shards.
Gorgeous work.
Making it a little prettier.
I don't know if we're allowed to call it gorgeous to start with, but he does ruin it. He's pretty good at that.
Dozers.
Yeah, I wish he was Dozer.
Dozy do.
My work
Quantum
is
and
always
nu-
beautiful.
I'm gonna have to cast doubt on that one. Neural quantum processor, huh? Okay.
Beautiful, beautifully efficient.
It's kind of efficient. I guess I can give you that. Half.
Just need a little bit of. I mean, we've got plenty of space here. If we get rid of all the industrial containers, there's plenty of floor space to make this not overlap.
Here on circuit boards. Look at that. Still good. Okay. And then how's our computer usage doing?
Yeah, this would be a bit.
We actually need more high-speed connectors. This is running out of quick wire. Okay. Let's check in our quick wire then. Cable's good, but quick wire's a little low.
We could really use portals to get down to the southern base.
Yeah, soon.
Even with a hypertube, this takes like 2 minutes.
I want to know how you managed to get these splitters like that. Like you're building on a grid with like concrete floor, but somehow they're slightly offset from each other, not aligned. I don't know how you did that.
I don't know what splitters you're talking about.
Are you still nearby?
No,
It's
down at the southern base.
I might have to screenshot that. I don't understand.
That helps.
What button turns off the HUD again? I forget.
I don't know.
There we go. That's
Didn't know
better.
that was a
Make sure.
feature that was available.
Okay, that'll help too.
Good enough.
Yeah. There's still a little somewhere in the line is not good. Getting better. There. Much better there. Okay, let's go downstairs. Take a look at that too.
Oh my god, why will this not work? What I tried, it doesn't
We have two quick first. Right.
Where?
Aww.
There we go. That's better. Is that gonna float too much? Mm-hmm. A little more would be good.
Oh, sure, a Mercer sphere with nothing defending it at the moment. I believe you, Mr. Game.
Yeah,
work.
totally innocent.
Nothing's going to spawn in instantly when I go over there.
No.
Not at all.
This is the way we reload the gun, reload the gun, reload the gun.
Jeez.
Wait for it.
Yeah, how about that? There we go. That's kind of better. I think it'll eventually back up again.
What
It's just gonna
is
refill.
going on
These ripples, there are chemicals. Our veins nearly touch.
So what's my usage? 71. 171. 315. Oh, goodness.
350.
It's almost 500.
Yeah.
And then Loch
Maybe
Ness
for
Monster came up to
downstairs,
me
too.
and he asked for 350.
350. It's 150, but there's some coming up from down. Me too, I see. Let me look at that.
Yes.
It's 450. It's not quite enough.
So. Stop. You can see. North. Right. Switch.
Are you? Oh, these are both making AI limiters. Okay. Maybe down about 80. Okay, that should be good, I think. Yeah. 80. $70. $7 limiters. Okay.
Check. Right.
This needs 10. Okay. Let's think about this. This goes up and around. Up. Here. Some of that. Yeah.
This pipe is straight. How is it turning anywhere?
Hmm.
What the hell?
Okay, we're gonna need more quick wire, I think. So it's gonna have to happen. Let's see.
Go.
Need more.
Check.
And that's there. Hmm. Zone there, maybe. We go around like that.
Oh, yeah. Right. So, oh,
That. Okay.
someone.
There.
Okay, this should doesn't work, I'm going to scream. Cover your ears, I'm going to scream. Ah!
Screaming complete.
Okay. I'm gonna need some help with this.
Be over there next.
Yeah. 40, 150, 150 is 390. Plus another 150. I think. Let's go verify. Right. This one here. Yeah, plus 150. 90. 495, 40. Okay. This 540 should be enough. This guy needs like 315. 315. These guys back up now. $515, yeah. Okay. I think we're making like 540. So that's good. Keep this thing set with limiters. So it needs 10. That's 5 and 5. Okay. Actually, this was no. Oh, this looks backed up too. Maybe that's why. Okay. Let's go look here. Oh, we're backed up on field magnetic field generators. I don't know what those make. Yeah, we're gonna need these for the expansion servers eventually. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Let's go up on teal. I changed my mind on making more radio control units for now. Instead, let's try making one of the new things. Encoder. That's an interesting shape.
Yes.
Okay. So there's 4 things this makes. This can make power shards. Oh. Synthetic power shards. This is what we need. 2,000 watts. We need excited photonic matter. We need a converter. Do these recipes all take the same thing in the converter? I'm not seeing an input or a cost.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Inverter.
What is this converter converting?
Oh, an alternate
Some-
recipe for dark matter crystals, which
Something
just
into
requires dark matter residue.
nothing into excited photonic matter. Oh. Weird. Okay. It just makes it with power. I guess it's just excited photonic matter, so yeah, I guess energy.
Where's this other one then? Here's that one.
Okay.
So, terrible. 2 of your Alucard producers weren't even feeding into like where the drone port is. They're completely full, the industrial containers.
Yeah, those are feeding into the dimensional storage.
Yes, but it's full now, so
I guess there are some extras you could use, yeah.
it'll get half production. I think half production will keep that topped off for sure, because it splits. Actually, it's a quarter. But anyway, yeah, there's plenty of
So let's
extra
feed
there.
that in. Gonna need
Right, this section's almost done.
dark
I'll be
matter
over to you shortly.
crystals. We're making dark matter crystals.
I got one more feed to hook up.
We just unlocked an alternate recipe for dark matter crystals, which only requires dark matter.
Gelfling?
Not dark crystals.
Let's see. Matter crystal. Oh, we got the alternate unlock or available. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We didn't actually pick it out. Let me go look at it. Yeah. And drop. That's the way. Let's see. Right, speed wiring.
What is your major
Dark matter residue. We get dark matter residue from Samor and a converter. Looks like okay. Give me.
That way we won't have to use diamonds, because we still don't have a
Mm,
we still don't have an efficient way of getting enough coal up to make diamonds 100% of the time.
all right, I'm gonna start picking a bunch of these recipes and tired of looking at them all. Boundary for more iron ingots. You did one way, you could do the other way. Oh no, spammer. Way spammer. There you go. That works again. Hooray! All right, alternate iron. I did get an alternate copper ingot, Icono. We want to take a look at that. It uses iron and copper to like double the copper output if we need extra copper somewhere.
So you're taking copper and doubling copper?
You're taking 5 iron and 5 copper and getting like 10 or 15 copper ingots out of it.
That does sound good, thank you.
And then I got the alternate way too. Copper and iron to make extra iron if we needed iron somewhere instead, so it could go either way.
Alright, LUCAT production is a lot less ugly now.
Ooh.
Alright, where are you
Yay.
at that you need help with whatever you're doing? Where are you at?
I'm at the southern base. If you go down to the drone port that's shipping out nitrogen, there's a hypertube that takes you all the way down here.
Drone Dolaport?
Malaport.
Yeah,
By the train?
probably. Yeah, by the train. I guess I'd never renamed that one.
Yeah, it does sound like one of the defaults.
All right. My headphones are starting to die. Let's. That one. We have a lot of sulfur everywhere.
I think I found
Okay.
the entrance.
Cable. Turbo diamonds. What? Can make turbo diamonds with coal and packaged turbo fuel.
Huh. What's
Let's
the alternate instant scrap?
So it's aluminum scrap and water with bauxite, coal, sulfuric acid, and water. 300 per minute instead of 360. This takes a blender. And you get water back out. Uses 1 of the 6 water. That's funny.
That's not that great. We could use
Yeah.
it, but it's not that great.
You may be trying this one. Let's look at some more diamonds if we need more diamonds. Just need to bring packaged turbo fuel in.
Yeah, we've been sinking turbo fuel, so we should have plenty.
Really? I thought we were running out at the main base.
Well, we don't.
Yeah, that's a different problem.
Yeah, there's. Not enough.
Get that in. Okay, well, if we get that in coal, we can get diamond production going out there, I guess.
Alright, I see you. What's the problem?
Okay, so these refineries are backing up because they got heavy oil residue,
Okay.
and they have nowhere to put it. I'm trying to get power plants set up that will use that heavy oil residue, but the pipes won't connect to each other. Like I can get this pipe to go over to here, right? Well, whatever. But then I can't connect. I can't connect the other ones to it.
Those.
So I'll try to put
Motors,
like
though.
a junction here. And maybe
What's that
this'll
splitter
work.
doing?
What splitter?
The splitter that's right next to the junction. Like this thing I'm standing on it. What's this one doing?
I don't see you. Oh, there you are. That is not doing anything at the moment.
Does it need to be there?
Daryun didn't set up that one for some reason.
What about this one? Does this one have to be there?
Yeah. All the splitters need to be there because they're bringing in copper sheets.
Let me ask you this question. Aren't we like doing this and hooking it up like that to the upper deck? Why does this lower splitter need to be there?
I don't know. I didn't do this part of it. That was Daryun.
Oh my gosh. Where are you at?
The reason
Southern
I'm
base.
asking is that I know how to fix this if those splitters aren't there.
Wait, the southern base? The aluminum?
The heat
Or
sink
the...
area.
Oh, way down there.
Yeah.
Get over there.
I mean, I have no problem with doing it like that, but
Let me take a look.
So when you do these pipes, you can raise them up on pedestals like this. Here, let me start from over here, because that's where you want it to be, right? Connected to this thing. That's where the endpoint is.
Yeah.
Beating the train in a race. Zoom, zoom.
Trying to make it pretty.
Appreciate that.
So then if this is up on a pedestal, I'm just going to do 2 of these as an example. So once we're at the right height, then when you add the T's here, they connect pretty easily. You can make them like a 45-degree angle. They all feed in like that. I think with those 2 strategies, I think you can fix the rest. This upper conveyor belt with the copper, you can make straight, right? And instead of having like a separate conveyor belt, you're just going to stick a splitter like right on the top of this thing. Just click there. Just stick a splitter like right on the top of that head and have it feed directly down. And it like auto aligns at that point.
That didn't go on the. What's it called?
It's not supposed to be on that conveyor belt, though, is the point.
Oh.
What was wrong with the copper?
Well, it wasn't the copper. It was the heavy oil residue that was backing up.
Oh, well, I didn't do that. You did the pipes for that.
Right, but so what we want to do is this second one here. We want to do it like that, where it connects directly to this first and second one, where it connects directly to the thing to give us more room for the piping, because that's what I'm having trouble with, is getting the piping to work.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe we should move these forward a little bit. All the assemblers. That'd be good.
Well, as long
Yeah,
as
so
we can
these-
bring the splitters, we'll have enough room to do it. The splitters on the bottom level. See what I kind of was doing?
There's a
Oh,
lot of extra parts here.
not really.
This eliminates 2 conveyor belts and 1 splitter per assembler. Actually, 2 splitters. No, I guess only 1. It's like self-supporting even.
And you forgot to hook up the first one. So it wasn't used anything.
15.
I'm still in the middle of deleting.
Oh, not you, Darian.
Oh, okay.
The what?
This one on the closest to the conveyor belt, that one was never hooked up in the first place.
You mean the sheets weren't going into it?
Yeah.
Should have been. Weird.
Alright, can you finish this, or do you want me to do it?
I think I got the idea now that you showed me that.
So that's 85.
Well, how much residue are we talking? Because you may need pipeline 2s.
Yeah, I'm
In
upgrading
fact,
the
2 separate
pipeline
lines even. There's only 15 a minute, that's fine.
15 times 8. Hannah's sure having a good time over there.
She's watching.
There you go. Should be easy to piggyback off of those. Then the conveyor belts, the vertical conveyor belts are straightforward.
Yeah.
Hell.
But yeah, standard conveyor belt on supports splitting to a vertical to another splitter that doesn't actually split. It's just like a 90-degree turn. It's a lot of extra stuff. All right, my work here is done. I'm off to cause mischief elsewhere.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. In fact, I'm off to do tuck-ins now. I'll be back.
Why is this
Okay.
one? All of them are working except for this guy.
This guy, am I right?
Am I right?
Dimensional upload speed increased. Every particle now has encoded potential reconstruction memory for when any part using that particle is recalled, enabling instancing on a fundamental particle level.
You group shifted the body chord flow cycle song of the 6th layer. Harmonious. Your cycle songs will only deepen the layers.
I'm always working on myself. The time will come.
Why is this one? Whatever. Tired of dealing with-
You're supposed to be sending so many aluminum sheets, alclad aluminum sheets back to the main base too?
No.
It's like half full of sheets, half full of casings.
No. I didn't do that.
It
Maybe-
sounded like Akano was trying to
Yeah.
get more
Did you-
aluminum.
Sheets back or casings?
I don't remember what he was
It
saying.
was- he was
Oh.
trying to get sheets, but
Okay.
what we send back is casings. What we send back to
Yeah,
the main
he's
base is
just-
just casings.
Okay, well, as long as that doesn't disrupt the casings, I guess it's okay. I might need more casings too.
Well, there is room to expand.
I thought you said we were all tapped out for aluminum casings.
The machines aren't all overclocked.
Can they handle? They have the materials to make more?
Yes.
I thought we were like out of bauxite or whatever.
I thought so too, but we have a lot.
Okay.
Theoretically, we are tapping everything, but
Mm-hmm.
I overclocked everything and we're keeping up with the production, so I don't know.
Mm. Okay. Gonna look at this thing. All right. So we need dark matter crystal. Need more crystal oscillators and alclad. Oh, aluminum sheets. Okay. Maybe that's what he was doing it for. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this dark matter residue either. It's used in making dark matter crystal. Okay. So we could potentially feed it back. Make a little bit of it, and then try and get it feed it into a loop, perhaps. The particle accelerator. Dark matter residue and diamonds.
Or we can just use dark matter residue without the diamonds.
Double the amount. So let's see. This is putting, holy cow, 125 per minute of that. Ooh. So we're going to need a little bit to start with, and then it's probably going to be a perpetual cycle, I'm guessing.
Up, okay.
Oh wow, we can get nitrogen gas out of the converter. Huh. Maybe we do that instead. Samor and bauxite, or Samor and Caterium. Wow, this converter's crazy. Sam order and other stuff makes other stuff. Well, like you need copper, just get sulfur and Sam ore. Iron, limestone and Sam. That's what these are. Reanimated Sam, yeah. You need bauxite, you need quartz, Caterium, coal, copper, limestone, uranium. Nitrogen gas. I needed 10 crystals. So if you want dark matter residue, 50 reanimated Sam. Okay. We need power switch for this floor, I think. Would be very helpful. Let's see. All right, Pete, you've worked with these the most. Power switches, I think.
Yeah. What's your goal?
Shut off this floor if we need to save power, if our whole grid shuts off.
Okay, so you want the priority power switch,
Okay.
and that gives us 8 tiers of power priority, and then if you interact with, say, like you're out in the middle of nowhere, you need to control the power, make a new priority power switch wherever you are, interact with it, and then you can see the remote view of all the other priorities and toggle things on and off that way.
Does it run through it, or can I switch stuff?
The relay has to be in between your source and the draw.
Okay. How many lines can connect to it?
Is that not working? What the
It's one in, one out, but you can hook that up to a power pole, and then
Okay.
that is your multiplier.
Okay. Okay. So run that into there.
That's
And then make sure you name it.
Name it.
Yeah.
Enter name here. Crazy. What's this thing called? Particle accelerator. Right. floor. Okay, so let's get everything plugged in here. So delete this one. Okay. And then right, so that's done.
Okay, so we have
Okay.
Okay.
15
Send that like
times
that.
8.
This one more, right? Is this going to
120.
right here? Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah, everything on the floor is going through this switch called Crazy Particle Accelerators floor. So,
So
our
now,
power grid.
sorry, go back to that power switch,
All right, hang on.
and then
Circuit break priority.
yeah, the next tab. So that's where you can assign the groupings, and it's a drag and drop.
So what's the priorities 1 to 8? Starting at 1, going down to 8.
I think that's how it's supposed to work. I don't remember seeing anything in the codex.
This is on. Is this off? Was this turns the whole group on or off?
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is off already. Nuclear pasta, really? Is this on switch? This is nuclear pasta here. Interesting.
Oh, it's
Oh.
bypassed.
No, it's not. No, it's all going through here. All right, so this entire floor is now running through this thing.
Yeah, and if you want the power graphs to look right, port A is supposed to be the input, and then B is the output.
Margaret A is the.
Yeah, but it's when you go to hook it up, hook up the wiring. So, like, if you have it reversed where your power input is going through B, then A, like, it's just inverted when you're trying to look at the graph and to see what might be wrong. So, like, the power that's going into that switch, it's best to keep it on the A port, and then the B port goes to whatever is drawing power.
This is what's drawing power through the thing, through the switch. Because they're about the same most of the time.
Yeah, there are cases where the graph will be different.
Mm-hmm. It was
Right
originally
now,
different.
yeah, right now I don't think we're having power problems.
Okay.
So the graph should be more or less identical.
This is the one, if we not producing enough power, this one will shut down. Is that correct?
If you have it hooked up the right way. I'm saying, like, back out and check your wiring. So the power coming into that priority switch could be hooked up to the A side. And it's a small, you have to look at the texture of the switch itself, not the... Yeah, I'm looking at your stream. It looks like you have the power going into the B side. So you just
Oh,
have to keep that in mind with
okay.
when you're looking at the graphs,
Okay.
because
So
it's
this is the power
possible to
coming in.
have,
This is coming out,
yeah.
going out.
And if you keep it in mind how you are hooking those up, and want to keep it all straight, then
Could I have it going into A and coming out of B?
you could do that. Or
Does it matter?
I've been preferring input on A and then output on B, just so that it's
Okay.
not, inverted. And if you stick to the same uh, connection method, so like everything always goes to
hmm
in on A and out on B, then you
Yeah.
don't have it flipped suddenly.
Yeah, that's what I prefer, to keep it the same. So. Okay, so now it's that way too. So coming in, this is power coming in and then going out to this floor on B. So, okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna need more crystal oscillators, 5 per minute. And this is gonna need 125, and this is putting out 200, so that should be okay. This is crazy different. These are gonna take up a ton of energy.
FYI on the energy front, I tapped
Mhm.
about 4 different coal spots up here to the northwest. Granted, we could probably take the coal and use it for other raw materials later, but for right now, they're hooked up as generators, getting us a net of like a hair under 600 megawatts.
Okay, nice. Little, little power. 1.5 of these excited photonic matter converters. Good. Okay. So then, need more particle accelerators. These things are so huge. Oh my goodness.
You want to keep all the particle accelerators in that one spot at the main base.
No, not necessarily. If we're on the main base, I'd like to be them all to be in the same spot, but if we run out of room, we run out of room.
I mean, I will come back there and I will make room.
They're kind of big. They take a lot of space and power. So, if we get away from diamonds, we just need this. So 200 per minute. This is going to output 125 per minute. Yeah, you see these? It takes 500 watts to 1500 megawatts of power from this thing. We'll get 20 per minute. This needs 30. If we switch, what's the other one get me? 30 per minute, which is what we need. If we want that, we're gonna need 300 dark matter residue per minute. This only puts 125. Guess we're eventually getting all these. So for the dark matter residue, SAM ore, we're gonna need more. The SAM, I think, to get it. It's all 25. That's 10. So another converter.
Sarah?
Yeah. And the particle accelerator. It's annoying. Let's do it the other way. Let's go this guy. And that, we can put it kind of right there, I guess. And then our encoder. I go there. That's. This is too close. This door is gonna get moved. Okay. Give me a little more room. There. Let's back it up a little more. There's good. You. You. It's right here. Oh. That was a final. Right there should be good. Okay.
I feel like you intentionally try to make this sloppy. These are definitely not. Like, there's nothing even in the way of doing it the right way. You just loop-de-loop for the fun of it.
Are you still over at aluminum?
Well, the alumina solution stopped, I think, because silica's backed up and has nowhere to dump it.
It's 100.
Yeah, if I take that, it starts working again. So I need a sink for the silica.
Is the aluminum spot? There's actually cut back on production.
Of silica?
Yeah.
I've done that.
Well,
but we're still producing more silica than we used to, I think.
I mean,
hard
it's
to
physical,
tell.
so it's easy to sink.
Ooh, 25, and I need 300. So this is going to have to get boosted. $75. So we're going to need 87.5 reanimated SAM per minute. I have no idea how that is. That'll get us the dark matter crystals we need. I just need the alkyd aluminum sheets and crystal oxide. Oh, Icona, you were intending to bring back alkyd aluminum sheets, is that correct?
Yeah, I
Main
need
base?
heat sinks specifically, but LUCAD is necessary.
You need heat sinks?
Specifically heat sinks made from LUCAD.
Because we're already bringing heat sinks back to the base.
No, we're producing heat sinks and then using them immediately.
Those are coolers. They're similar, but not the same part.
Well, heat sinks make coolers, I guess. Or bring them somewhere else.
Yeah. So I need heat sinks to nuclear at some point. I keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. Let's see. Because I can use some for this superposition oscillator we're making. Need 45 per minute. And then I need 5 crystal oscillators. Let's check the SAM. So we may need to start making more of that too.
That's
I think that's this here. This can make 75 per minute on a triple boosted. No, nothing's using it. It's just going into the box. So I guess maybe some of the stuff we're making must be using some of it. But we may want more. I don't know where this is coming from, the SAM ore. Maybe we boost it up, we can get more. I'm gonna follow it. It's got a crazy long path.
You know what? Rats.
Alright, this SAM spot is either in a cave buried deep or in a van down by the river.
I like Van down by the river. Let's upgrade all these belts to 3 or 5. See if we can get some more. I probably don't need it, but might as well do it while we're here. My goodness.
Oh, that's right. There's 2 SAM nodes up to the north here where I'm at.
That aren't
Could
tapped yet?
potentially- Correct.
Okay.
Ah, darn it.
I think even a third.
Nope. That one, please. Okay. And there. Okay, this is a Mark II miner. Getting 120 with it double boosted. So if we want Mark III, it's not too bad. $20 on its own. Break up a little bit. Can double it to 240. Okay.
Stop. Where you did. No. Look, it's not. You know, good about so. Turn.
All I want to do is build a base and I just get Mercer Sphere after Mercer Sphere after Mercer Sphere.
Sounds rough. Alright, so that should boost that.
Now, they're all being uploaded, so feel free to put them to use.
You must persevere
Oops.
beyond the mercer of the sphere.
But I haven't written the blood song on the tapestry.
Mm. Alright, so that should get me more. This uses 300 per minute, and I just got an extra 120. So maybe we get another somewhere in here.
Okay.
It was all working perfectly fine, but even before you came along. I love how I even managed to offend Icano.
Right? It's fine if it's annoying Darian, but once I'm offended,
Yeah, I'm ready to run. Okay.
Yes.
You had to set up 2 sinks for all the silica?
I'm trying to empty that box, so it's not going to stay like that.
Ah, okay.
But there you. What was that?
Way
Right. Yeah. So like, oh, I mean, so, yeah, boss. It's the urine.
This is annoying.
Thing. Well, so, right. This. Yeah, it's like. This part is breathing.
There.
Yeah.
It's fine. I will go into there. All right. And then that. Hmm. Annoying me a lot.
Sorry.
There now. Thank you.
Wait. So what you want? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. It's a go to sleep. Right. Get up.
It's one of those radioactive rock throwers. Actually, sniped me out of the air.
Yeah. Oh no.
Gonna have a long walk back.
Oh, you actually died from it?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Well, wait on. So, yeah.
Aim, I know you think it's funny to spawn in the spitter right as I'm about to get into an area. All I gotta say is, haha, I got your Mercer Sphere.
Nice.
Oh, come on. All right. Let's try this.
Well, okay.
There we go.
Mouse.
These are boosted. Oh, let me fill this though first.
Right. 3.7. 3.7. Yeah.
I did see we're getting some additional in. I do believe this was boosted up all the way, but so this, oh no, that's output, isn't it? That's an output. Okay. Let's use 60. I'm using 360. What did I say? I boosted it to 240. And we're getting some more from this line here. Let's take this one and look. I think that's one of the first lines I brought in. If I could have gone around. Kind of like that, maybe. No, let's think about that later. Sidetracked. So we want this one to be 120. This is our objective. Let's see, it's on Mark 2, 120. We're good. Okay. Let's see, we want to upgrade this one to Mark 3 anyways while we're here. Might not be a bad idea. Up to 240. All right, cool. So at some point later, if we need more, we'll have it. Awesome. Uh-oh. Where'd Cookie go, Master Pete?
He'll be back.
Did your connection die? Blink once if you're okay. $60, and we're putting out how many now? 45 and 45, 90. I did double it, so let's boost both of these two. I think it did crash. $42.40, yeah. Okay. All right, so 60. What is this going to? It's also using them. Oh, it goes that what? That's weird, but all right.
You're weird, but all right.
Thank you. This. It's using 40. 240 iron ingots per minute? My goodness. This is not getting enough. This. Okay. What's in there? These guys getting enough ingots still. Seems like it. Yes. Okay. Then we have no qualms there. So thought that would have been good, but it's only 20. I do believe I need 60. Oh no, 87.5. Okay. I mean, I can make do with it for now. Because I don't think that one is actually making anything. It's only making stuff we're using. This box is like full. Yeah, okay. I think we might be able to get away with it. Slowly filling up. Shouldn't really be, but this is what I need.
Oh, hello, Power Slug. How did you not get collected before?
Yeah, I found a purple one earlier that I was surprised no one saw.
Right to there. Okay, which let me do that. I use these. Get these up to over there, maybe. Or I could just split that. That doesn't do it. It goes back around to there. The cubes. What is up above me on white? Okay, all these things. Can bring it over to there. I actually need it way over there. Oh my goodness. Man, research complete. Wow. Alright, so this would need to go from here. Alright, because this just takes one. We're gonna make Sam. Okay, that should plug into there. We just need to draw it down about 4 floors. Or brought up 4 floors. Alright. I don't think so, but maybe. That's not right at all. Other than I can see where it goes to. Come on, let's go look at this again. Alright, why don't you just do that? That's what I asked for. Way back here. Okay, that's better. Let's take a look. Good to know. All right. Can readjust. Right there should be okay. Yeah. Right there, perhaps. Really, but right. Where it needs to get it where I want it to go. Right there. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look. Good. Orange floor. Mhm. Okay, so if I can get it right here, maybe. It's like right there. Where is it? That's here. Somewhere. Be here. Okay. Where? Orange, I wanted it there. It would actually be better. There. Nope, that's not right. Back one more. Yeah. There. Okay. Okay. And then that. Awesome. Okay. Some white on up to orange. Remove this. Got up there. And red is there. Okay. Uh-oh.
I have to reload. I've got some
You got some what?
desync. Like I can't delete a conveyor belt that it's totally there.
Ah. Totally there.
Totally there.
All we heard at first was that you got some D, so you needed to reload.
That's true. You definitely have to reload whenever time you get a D. Get some D.
Yeah, get those grades up. Darn it.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
great. That's what I'm talking about.
The thing you're getting up.
Okay.
Darian, I'm trying to keep it G. Promise.
I'm with you. That's what we're doing.
We're keeping it G Disney style, where they got
That's not G Disney
layers.
style.
Oh yeah, they do. They totally have stuff in there that only.
Oh, I
adults are
understand.
getting.
Like
Yeah,
Disney sneaks that in, but still.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why we're keeping it D G Disney style. Keep it D.
Keeping it D.
D for on the down low.
E for dad jokes.
Oh yes, that too.
Uh-oh. Subdual. Thank you for that follow, Subdual. What's up? Hope you're having a good night. You're doing good today. We are working on our spatial energy regulation milestone. In preparation for trying to complete phase 5. Alright, that's good up to this point, I think. Oh, nope, this is good. I think we're actually loaded. I think we're loaded there. Oh. Did I get power to this one yet? I did not. No, I do. Okay. I just don't have a recipe. No, I do. Okay. Ah, I just don't have output. So I need gas. So this is going to go into here. And into there. Is this the right matter, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I need the output of this, which is also going to be dark matter residue.
Alright, that should work. Alright, now we got more circuit boards coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, we quadrupled our output.
That's a good number. Oh, well, that's annoying. Can I go through this? Maybe we should have gone around that way.
Yes, go through it. Come to the dark side. Spaghettify.
Bats. Okay. So it's just gonna have one, so we can let's go right into this. Thank you. Appreciate whoever's coloring that stuff in. It's very helpful. Okay, we just need a junction here. Just need to line it up there for me. Thank you. So we just need to get power back over here.
That.
Need to select production again. And has this still got it? Yes, it does. Okay.
Caterium circuit board.
Hmm.
Caterium wire and plastic make circuit board.
Hmm.
Or alternate plutonium fuel.
Hmm. Okay, so 3 inputs.
Why did you disconnect the silica completely?
I didn't intend to. Oh, no. There's a sink taking all the extra silica, but it was definitely feeding into that container.
No,
Here, let me see what you're looking at. Oh, the second line. I forgot to integrate the second line back in. Sorry. It shouldn't be going in there. It should tie in before the box because there's a sink, right?
yeah.
So if you can merge it in the back there, like the second splitter or the second merger to the left of where you're looking, there's probably a delay. But anyway, take your second line. I call that the second line. Stick that in the merger on the far left or to the west before the box. And then the extra will get synced and the rest will go in the box. Yeah, that guy. Stick it in there.
Alright.
And then it'll stockpile in the box, and then connect the box to where you're currently feeding the silica into the machines.
Sliders.
Connect the box into where else?
Yeah, that goes there, but not spaghetti. No, what the flip?
What? I just made a straight, Oh, you must have
Straight.
you must have a delay.
Yeah, it's probably a delay.
Mm.
But you crossed the streams there.
I did.
It's okay. So the box then goes straight. You got it. That's perfect. Thank you. Forgot about that second stream.
We got a recipe for sloppy alumina, which gets rid of the silica.
Is it actually faster though? And don't you need the silica later in the recipe? Yeah, you need it being produced there.
No, we don't need. Well, we've got plenty of silica being produced, and we have aluminum ingots that we can make in the smelter without silica. So we could drop the silica altogether.
It's your facility.
Oh, he's back.
Yep.
Guess who's back?
Oh,
Back
wow.
again.
It actually doubles.
Cookie's back. Tell a friend.
No.
Yes.
Do you mind if I take the sloppy alumina recipe, Darian?
Go look. Hang on. Whoa. Something's blowing up. Going worldwide. We're blowing up.
I'm sure you'll survive.
Sloppy alumina over charcoal. Could get coal out of wood though. That's more alumina solution. Yeah. 240 versus 120. Woo! Nice. There you go. Never did finish picking all these recipes I was supposed to.
No, you didn't.
I get distracted too easily. Deuterium or Deuterium could be useful. 12 per minute instead of 15. Well, that's not as useful.
What's going
It's a little less, but... Motors, but we need these things, which we're not producing a lot of. So that one it is. AI plastic limiter, that might be useful. Plastic and more Deuterium, but no copper. I like that. That's a little better. I kind of like that. What is this? 24 nitrogen gas. It'll give us another reason to use nitrogen gas. Pressure conversion cubes instead of cooling units. That's kind of interesting. I like that one. I'll try that.
Let's see.
Just iron ingots or plastic. Didn't recycle plastic. Oops, I rescan. Oh, this is sucky. Wet concrete. What's a wet concrete? Wow, that puts a lot of concrete out.
Yeah, well, we don't need concrete.
Oh, we've got it though.
I see.
What is this? Instant plutonium cells.
Need more abstract thinking than rather than concrete.
That's too hard, sorry. You could, there's an alternate plutonium cell. Could use non-fissile uranium and aluminum casings. But it uses a particle accelerator instead of the assembler. See, that uses, the existing one uses, it's like plutonium And concrete, see? Didn't mean more concrete. Mm. That's the one we're getting next. Rubber concrete or nitro rocket fuel. Oops, rescanned. Alternate steel frame. Different way to make frames, huh? 2 plates and steel pipes. But we got the plates and screws. I think that's a little better. Motors. Could use an alternate one for motors, although that's those oscillators again.
Rigor motor.
Rigor motor?
Rigor motor.
Let's see, limestone and iron ore for extra iron ingots. That's 50. But that's stone and not really concrete. More encased industrial pipes. Pipes and concrete for beams instead of plates. Or instead of normal beams and concrete, use pipes for it. It's 4 per minute, 6 per minute. I kind of like this one a little bit. It's better than the normal one if we got some limestone around. Okay. We got electric motor. Or fused wire. Copper and Caterium for more copper. But Caterium makes 120 already. That only makes 8 for one. More motors, which is these. These are backed up here. That might be an interesting way to do motors. Got a bunch of these rods being made here. Although it's using up a bunch of our limiters, I think. The AI limiters. Try that. Oh yeah, enough. Back doing stuff. Distracted me. I gotta remember where I was at. I think I was back here. You go up somewhere. There. Okay, so that front one is not good, but the back one is okay.
Wow.
Don't remember if I was going up or down.
Pretty great device.
Downstairs, down the floor. Some easy ways out of white. What's there?
Would say
Oh yeah, that's right, because they're coming up with these. Okay.
something.
So that would work. We can do this. There.
Devices. So I the lab to the it great which very close. Really, this
Okay, can I get one right there then? Back to you for now. Look, where was I at? I was right here. That doesn't work quite as well, but I think it'll be okay. Now, come to there. Splitter right there. Mm-hmm. Nope, this. This. Okay. Nope, a splitter, please. To go there. Okay. Not do that though. That kind of stinks like that. Is it going up? Now it should be. But let's put you there. Okay. And then up here. Okay. So then we're taking it up to there. I just need that. As long as that works. Red floor. Putting here. That hurt. Okay. Hello. There. Right there would be good. Still hard to see.
Beautiful. About time we found another one.
Another one, what?
Summer sloop.
Ah.
Mm,
Get that uploaded. There we go.
Oh, but that's orange, not red. That would be why. Okay. That's good planning for red.
Wish I could attach the storage containers to the underside of like ceilings and stuff.
Yeah. Ah, so close. Okay, so do that one. Except that's wrong. I don't want it there. I want it up. Okay, so the further away one is what we want. Stick it on. Nope. Then let's connect that. We'll go to red. Okay, I think that works. We'll see. Yes. Okay. We're gonna have to do red first, though, because I don't know how to flip directions on these stupid conveyors.
Yeah.
Let's see. E? Nope, that switches the type. Nope, that won't do it. Gotta be some way to flip it. R. R. Beautiful. Oh, that's gonna save me a lot. That's killing me, though. Go up and check on the next one, see if this works. where I need to go with it. It's also getting kind of late. You should start thinking about winding down your current project.
I'll start to think about it.
Yep, I'm going to the restroom, so kick me if I'm not back in time.
You got a few minutes.
I should be fine, but just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on orange. Yes. Okay. That just leaves Polycad, all clad aluminum sheets, which hopefully is being brought in now. Yes, there are some here, and I'm thinking they're all being synced, though. Undefined and all clad sheets going left. Center, all clad and cooling. All clad left. Whatever this contraption is here. Which then goes up to here. This wonky thing is set up for heat sinks. Just need more clad sheets, potentially. Let's see. It's gonna process these. Okay. Hmm. 642 items per minute. That's a problem. Oh no, 780. Okay. As long as these are all good.
The frick? What's this for?
650. Let's actually finish these. Hmm.
He refactored this whole floor. Except he didn't finish.
Mm.
Wait, what? That'll never work.
Just be stockpiling them. What did he not connect right?
Something over here in aluminum.
Oh no, this is the heatsink thing. Yeah, I forgot to connect it. Air belt is too steep.
Grace. Are we?
I'm gonna hook up to that and oh no.
Seriously, what was the point of this? Oh. Never finished that.
And yep. Mhm. Okay.
Now we're using up the bauxite just as fast as we can pump it in. That sloppy alumina recipe really sped things up.
Good.
Ew. As muted.
Hmm.
I fixed your heatsink thing, Kano,
Yeah, how?
because you didn't have it feeding into the assembler. There's no connector thing on the top.
I'm making heat sinks at the main base. Is that where you fixed it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
We're very close to finishing off the MAM.
Good.
We need
I
a
believe
bunch of Nobelisks, though.
I think we should have some, right?
I
We
don't think
need,
they're being automated.
yeah, we need some. We need a lot of them. And
Oh, Noblest. Sorry. I was thinking power shards for some reason.
oh,
And now it's time for the mug version of spaghetti.
Nice. Spaghetti in a bug sounds great.
Hmm.
45 times 8.
360.
Thank you. Did your game crash?
No.
Mine might have.
Ah.
Oh, no. It was just stuck.
My game seemed to have like a hiccup for a split second, but recovered.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
more
mine
than
didn't want to place anything either.
yeah, more than a split second. So that's only 360? Then I should have way more than enough oil. Why am I not getting enough here? Oh, because it's 45 times 16, not times 8. So that's 720.
700. Yep.
Okay. believe these were 240 each.
Yeah. Okay. To here.
Yeah, so 480.
And then I need them up in teal.
600.
Actually, probably bring them in there. Let's see.
660. Okay, there's the deficit.
That's legitimate. That's pretty damn funny. Okay.
What's up?
I don't know if this is just a feature or how this works, but apparently if I just saw the drone do this. Like if the drone's flight path that's already been established, is still in place, and then you put foundations like in that pathway, it will just clip through them.
Yep. Drones
I-
drones don't give a shit.
Exactly. Or
Drones will clip through anything.
just wants to say law.
One of those forget the rules, I have green hair moments.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, but we're still not getting enough oil over here.
Here we go.
That's weird. Why is it doing that?
One step away from so crazy, one step away from and now one step.
Oh, because this can only do 600. It can't do the full 720. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out something then. Wow. I didn't think we'd hit the limit of a Mark II pipe.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
easy.
I'm not sure there's threes either.
I don't believe there are. Probably a project for next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Just dump the rest of these in there. I picked up a bunch.
Does 180 split into 45 evenly?
Yes.
Yep,
4 times.
four. Yeah.
Perfect. And that's what I'm going to do.
All right, let's see. Did we get any?
Missing materials, no aluminum sheets. That's funny.
Yeah, we need to send over more, maybe.
Oh, they're still feeding in. It's just slower than what I'm building at.
Mm. Oh, I got a few. All right, cool.
It's fine. It can wait till next week. I was doing this because I can stop at any time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just feeding a conveyor belt.
5. Our first one. Mm. Instructing.
So I looked up
Go,
what
go, go, go,
movie
go.
theaters use to flavor their popcorn, and there's this brand called Flavor Call that makes cheesy butter powder for the popcorn. I bought some from Amazon, and you only need like a teaspoon for a cup of popcorn. So I have enough for like 500 popcorns now. 500 cups of popcorn.
Huh.
They don't sell small quantities, so yeah. I hope it's good. I made the mistake of trying to sprinkle it directly on popcorn, but it's way too potent. You got to mix it in with the oil while it's popping.
Oh, it's going to the cloud. Huh. I forgot about that.
That's funny. There is a section on Reddit for popcorn, and people rave about Flavacol.
Well, you can try some if you're coming by on Saturday.
Oh, cool.
There we go. Now we should have enough oil.
Yep.
We might be some in the cloud.
The only downside is that I like the air popper because it's a lot less cleanup than the stir fry one. But c'est la vie.
Whoa. I see.
Should have enough oil.
What'd you find, Aryan?
So you're working on the top there. Are we not?
Giving you a little more space. Yep.
Are we not uploading the alclad aluminum sheets to the cloud?
We are, but it's slow. I switched to Mark IV conveyor because I don't really need the 5, but everyone's like, why aren't you using 5 every time I don't?
I know, right?
And now it's all used up.
There's none in there, none being uploaded either.
I think it is uploading, just slow.
It's been at 20 for about a minute now.
Did you disassemble that when you were doing the aluminum? I'm on my way to check.
No, remember I split it because half of it's going to the drone, the other half is going to the portal, and it should be a 50-50 split. It's not like a smart splitter or something. So I don't know, but it's on the very top of that one area. Well, you know where it is. You built it.
Yeah.
It's more likely production stopped or something. Didn't she swap out aluminum production for a different recipe? Just now?
I've been balancing that for the last half hour. Rebalancing that. So it should be producing, but let me find out. Should be in the middle floor, Yoda, or Darian.
No ingots coming in. No scrap coming in to make ingots.
Did it fill up?
Idle.
Check the fluid buffer.
Fluid buffer's busted. This is full. No solution. Oh no, it did.
Oh, must have stopped for a little bit.
Oh, how is it? This thing isn't producing any water either. That's so weird. It would fill up.
What's not producing any water?
The water pump. It's down to like 30% clock speed.
Did you
Yeah,
drain
I
the
know.
lake?
It's strange. It still fills up. It's already full again.
Are these cranked up more? 240. I think that might be it, maybe.
Yeah, but I lowered the.
480.
That's why I lowered the water extractor so much. It was running at 150% before.
It's just feeding these two. Yeah, these are using 400, and you're outputting 480. So that's why you need to boost these up again or take those down, one or the other.
Oh.
You know, you're outputting 480 water and using only 400. So,
Really? Oh,
yeah. If this one's boosted the same way, I think it was. Yeah, these double boosts is what's doing it.
Huh.
I'm surprised these are getting enough aluminum solution. 480. 240. Oh, because you got all of them going in?
There's two going to each refinery.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. I'm going to have to think about this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What to do. Still aren't sending any, though? Up to the cloud?
That's casing. Oh, second floor. That's right. This is the one, I think, that sends it to cloud.
Oh.
It is slowly now.
Yeah. We have...
Oh, these all going. Okay.
Yeah, instead of having two that feed into it now, we have just half of one. That's why we're running out. And now we have one
this
whole
is
one feeding into it.
a full one. Okay.
Oh,
And
that's
these are all
satisfying. We're
going to the
making
drone.
plutonium fuel rods now.
These are going to the drone. Okay. All right. Let me go back and see how many we got. Oh, I can check the cloud. Duh. There we got 31. It's not bad. I actually think the radio control units are what we're slowest on now. Because we're using so many for the turbo motors.
Well, we've got enough for the milestone.
The AI units?
Radio control units.
Are you sure? I didn't see them in the...
250 in the cloud.
I couldn't see them in... I didn't see any in the cloud.
We've got, yeah.
Searching.
Type in radio
Yeah.
to the search bar.
Okay. Weird.
All we need are the thing on the left, which
Yep.
you're producing slowly.
Yep. Should get them next time. That's using those sheets. That's why I was over there looking at the sheets. So...
I'll have to think about how I'm redoing this water.
Okay. I'm going to finish those two then.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. Alright, so next time we should get this milestone done.
Yay, portals.
So.
Now you're thinking with portals.
So definitely good progress tonight. Definitely good progress. So, alright, everybody. Time to log out.
We just get into position.
Yeah.
Alright.
Assume the position.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
almost there.
Sorry,
Mhm.
give me 1 sec.
Sure.
Okay, I am out.
Thank you.
Enjoy the new floor space.
Yeah, I saw you making a big floor up there. Holy cow, look at that.
Still needs to get painted.
Yeah. This big floor for future stuff. I like it.
What do you mean future stuff? It'll get filled up next time with like 4 more colliders.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're ready to build a couple more nuclear power plants. So
Oh, good. You can use the power, so it'll be good.
Why did my power grid fail?
Sorry, I installed a switch on the power hungry floor, so we can just turn that off if we don't need it.
did you make it automatically shut off when the power grid runs out?
I think so. I'm
There's
not
a smart switch for
sure.
that.
Yeah, I used the priority power switch on
Yeah,
it.
that'll do
so hopefully on that
Um,
entire floor. So
yeah, one other observation is there might not be enough other priority tiers. Like, so like, it may not be cutting off the tier 8 if there's nothing in like tier 7.
okay. Well, I did it more for like a switch to turn it off, the whole thing off at least,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
so we get like one whole floor. So if it is at some point, it looks like we're still good. Oh yeah, I see some extra power coming in, maybe, but probably because we're using more. Look at that max consumption, 29,000 megawatts. Crazy.
Wow, I still need 70 hard drives for the achievement. There's 100 in the world. That's a lot. I need
You need to collect them yourself, or is it
Yeah, I need to
something
collect
else?
them myself.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of hard drives.
That doesn't seem right for a shared game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, 13
Yeah.
summer sloops and 17 Mercer spheres.
I mean, I expect 30 of them already been collected by other people. You may have to play multiple games to get that one.
Yeah,
Oh, I
probably.
see. Pete, you finally got a summer sloop. Last week.
Oh, last week?
Yeah,
I
this
guess.
is oddly familiar. Gather a summer sloop.
Do you need that Buy the Golden Nut statue from the Awesome Shop?
Nice.
Need to find and gather a boombox tape in the world. That's what I need to do.
I have one of those.
Are you sure that's coffee?
Tame the lizard. Set up a train schedule. Ooh, okay. Do a couple of these maybe. Reach the highest cliff in the world and reach the maximum world height. Might be easier to do from the highest cliff in the world.
I think you should launch yourself out of the super hyper tunnel with like 20 entrances.
150 Mercer spheres. Wow. 50 summer sloops. 100 hard drives. I only gathered 5. Goodness.
Oh, hey, I unlocked an achievement tonight. I got
Did
the
you?
pipe dream. Build 5 kilometers of pipe lines.
Oh, nice.
Now I just need to build 4,000 more foundations.
Wow, Mug's gathered 50 summer sloops. Nice, Mug. That was a while ago, too. Holy cow.
Yep.
Crazy.
Speaking of that, 5,000 foundations, I got that tonight.
Did you?
Yep.
Dang.
Concrete example.
I have 276 hours in this game and only have 52% of achievements.
I'm only at 66, so you're not that far behind.
Yeah, I'm at 50.
I don't think they had achievements until
Oh.
1.0, did they?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's 61%. Only 109 hours. Nice.
I wish.
Rock and stone. Place down a portable miner. I guess I never put one of them directly on a mine after achievements. I'm sure I did my first run, so you're probably right about when they added them.
Mm. I got to complete all MAM research trees.
I don't have credit for phase 1 of the space elevator either. You guys put that down before I joined.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be too hard.
No, I mean I could do that single player.
Yeah, it's the later ones.
Yeah, I've
Complete
got
the
to do the
onboarding
first.
process.
I've got to do the first four phases because you guys were on phase 4 by the time I joined. I only missed like 2 weeks, and you guys got 4 phases.
Well, heck, it looks like I can knock
No.
out 15 of the last 20 some in like, I don't know, a half hour. It's a lot of easy things.
Phases are the hard ones. Milestones are the easy ones. Where's the... Oh, it's here. Okay, so we still need 50 of... What is
4
that?
miles.
Singularity cells. I should grab these fluctuators. And then sulfur.
That's the one we need the Nobelisks for.
Okay. This one needs package ionized fuel and a hard drive.
Needs
I kind
package
of should have
ionized
these
fuel.
plutonium cells here. In case
Probably.
uranium cells, probably have those out by there. I just need somebody to sit there and make a whole bunch of nobelisks, I guess. Alright.
We have Nobelisk places set up, but we
Yeah.
just
Feed it pipes, I think, is what it needed.
I think it was the pipes that were not being sent over there.
Hmm.
We could load them onto the train and have the train bring them over. Because it's
Or
over
just
by
pull
the
them.
oil fields.
Let's see. Or just pull them from storage and dump them in. It'd be easy too.
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna bow out here.
Bye,
Bye,
Mug.
everybody. Everybody have
Night.
a good night.
Thanks for coming out.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright, I'm gonna end my stream here.
Okay.
Have a good night, guys.
And I
You too.